All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show. Earlier, I had a chance to speak with the great actor Kevin Sorbo, TV film star, and he's a star of a brand new film called Caged No More. And this is a very important film because it talks about trafficking. And when we talk about sex trafficking and the victims of sex trafficking, we don't think that it's really happening in our own backyards, but it is. It's happening in our own backyards. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Sorbo is one of those Hollywood people who is not afraid to speak his mind and give his opinion. And he does that in this interview. We talk about the debate last week. We talk about Ted Cruz's remark. And we talk about a lot more. So, I'm very happy without any further ado. We've had Kevin Sorbo before, so you know that this is the case. Let's welcome in Kevin Sorbo, talk about Caged No More, and also his view on various political issues. Watch.
Fire in your eyes is fading into ember.
We do know that he's going to try and sell
So
through.
while you're out there
Get him to Lincoln, man.
in the darkness,
Think I'll make more than last time.
Oh, she's younger for sure.
praying you'll remember.
I'll do whatever it takes to get my girls back.
So will I.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a clip from a brand new movie that is out this Friday, Caged No More, and it stars the one and only Kevin Sorbo. Hello, sir.
Hello there, how are you?
So good to see you again.
Good to be seen again.
This is a very serious problem that, people know the term human trafficking,
Sure.
and it's discussed every now and then, but you're shining a spotlight on it through this film.
No question. People don't realize how big it is. I didn't either. I read the script and I was going, really? This big a problem in the States? It's huge in the States. Every 30 seconds somebody falls into this world. And I always thought, you look at movies like Taken and stuff, it's overseas. It's the Eastern Europeans.
But it's here, yeah.
It's right here in our own backyard.
And so you play, you play twins, an evil twin and a good twin.
I do the salt and pepper thing. It's two brothers. One, they've been estranged for years. They don't talk anymore because the bad brother's just fallen. He's got a horrible marriage. He abuses his wife. He's in the drugs. He's in the gambling. He's incredibly in debt.
And he's the one who sells his daughters.
He tries to sell his two daughters. He actually sells the oldest one, but goes back to sell the younger one too.
It's amazing, and so it opens Friday all over. People could see it in the theaters all over the place.
I'm hoping. Go check it out.
Yeah. And I know it's nomoremovie.com, cagenomore.movie.com. You could check out all the information on that.
Yes.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. You're one of the straight shooters in Hollywood, and I love talking to you. I wish we had all day. What do you think of Sean Penn going to interview El Chapo?
Well, Sean grew up in the tough neighborhoods of Malibu, so it's incredible talent. I've only met him one time. I don't think he wanted to meet me, but we met one time. He's the same guy that went down to hug with Chavez, right?
Yeah.
Him and Danny Glover, because communism is such a great thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of
it's amazing to me that people that promote communism and socialism the most are worth like $100 million. They can afford to be communists.
Right.
They don't live like the rest of the people that are forced to live under those sort of regimes. So it's interesting. It doesn't surprise me. It's weird to me that he has to feel he has to dive in that world. I don't know if it's a character study for him. Maybe he's going to play him in the movie.
You never know.
Could be.
Yeah, you never know.
Could be. He's
All
a
right.
great actor.
Where are you on the Republican presidential race?
The debate last week, I thought it was one of the better ones, but they still need to knock out at least two more people. There's still too many people up on that stage with seven. And let's face it, a couple of those guys, they're not going to go on. But, I'm ready for... Who do I like? I like Cruz. I do. I think Cruz is a good guy. I like Rubio. He speaks incredibly well. Trump, I thought, did the best job he's ever done of all the debates so far. To me, it sounds like he's at least saying more things that are not just to rile people up, but also being a little more educated and showing that, because he's obviously a smart guy.
Cruz caught a lot of flack for this New York values thing. Now, I wasn't offended by it. I'm a lifelong New Yorker. I grew up in Brooklyn. I'm here now.
But you know what? We live in a world where people are looking to be offended by something.
Yeah.
That's everybody's. I make posts on Facebook, and some of the stuff that comes back to me, I just have to laugh at. It's like you could say my favorite color is blue. Oh, I hate blue. I hate you, Sorbo, because you like blue. People are just looking to be offended in today's world.
But is this a way to get Cruz? Because obviously he was talking about social values. He specifically said abortion, this, that. He wasn't knocking.
Well, you know what?
We talk about Washington. They got hit on 9/11, and we insult Washington, and they came together, right?
You know what? I think anybody who suffered what New York City had to suffer in 9/11 would have come together. And thank God they did. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm not looking surprised that New Yorkers came together at a time. But let's face it, every city has its own personal vibe. Every city thinks they're better than the other city. New York thinks they're the center of the world, and in a way, kind of are.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've lived in Europe. I lived in New Zealand, Australia, and I've had people, well, you guys think you're the center of the world. Well, kind of what happens in the States affects everywhere.
Hillary, we get about 30 seconds. Is she going to be the nominee? She's falling in the polls, and will she
Yeah,
wind up in jail?
She'll probably. You know what? You look at Watergate, right? It's nothing compared to the scandals that surround this woman. But it's we live in that world right now, and you got the mainstream media. They're going to protect her. She can do nothing wrong.
Will
It's
the
amazing
FBI
to
and the
me.
Justice Department protect her?
I think they. No, yeah, you hope not. I mean, to me, it's like, do I have a problem with a woman in office? No, but I have a problem with a person that isn't morally ethical to hold that office. And let's face it, they survive around lying.
Great to see you, my friend. The movie, of course, is Cage No More. Cage No More. Kevin Sorbo. Ladies and gentlemen, more of the show coming up.